Every dropshipping guide gives you the same recycled advice. Use a 3 times markup, sell pet products, target 25-year-olds. We wanted to know if any of that is actually true, so we built a database of 5,900 dropshipping products across 40 plus categories, tracked real supplier costs on 200 of them, and ran the numbers. Here's what the data says. Let's start with profit margins, because this is where most people get it wrong. The average gross margin across our entire database is around 67%, but that number hides a huge range. Products under $10 hit about 75% margins. Sounds great, right? The problem is, your dollar profit per sale is tiny. You might make $8 on a $12 product. After ad costs, you're barely breaking even. Products over $100 sit around 55% margins. Lower percentage, but you're making $40 to $60 per sale. Way more room for ad spend. The sweet spot is $10 to $30. That's where most successful products cluster. High enough margins to cover ads, low enough that people buy on impulse. The median wholesale cost across our database is about $18. Now here's something almost nobody talks about. Every guide says use a 2 times to 3 times markup. We checked 221 products where we had both the real supplier costs and the actual Shopify sell price from competitor stores. The real median markup is 3.96 times, not 2 times, not 3 times, almost 4 times. And the range is wild. Some products sell at barely above cost, others run at 10 times or even higher markups. Only 37% of products actually fall in that 1 to 3 times range everyone recommends. The markup depends on your category, your price point, and how much perceived value the product has. There's no single rule. We score every category on a 0 to 100 profitability index. It weighs 3 things: margin potential at 40%, sales velocity at 40%, and inverse market saturation at 20%. I won't tell you exactly which category is number 1, because that changes as we add products. You can see the current rankings on ProductLair.com. But I will tell you the pattern. The best niches combine high margins with low competition. That sounds obvious, but most people optimize for only one of those. They pick high margin categories without checking how saturated they are. We measure competition by average review count. Under 500 reviews means low competition. Over 10,000 is heavily saturated. The categories with the most sellers aren't always the most profitable. We score every product on 3 dimensions: social media potential, wow factor, and impulse buy appeal. Each scored 1 to 5. Here's the finding that surprised us. 96.6% of products score 3 or below on wow factor. Almost nothing scores a 5. Wow factor is the bottleneck. If you're trying to go viral on TikTok, this is where most products fall short. Social media potential and impulse buy scores are more evenly distributed. Most products score 4 on both, but wow factor is rare. If you find a product that genuinely makes people stop scrolling, you have something most sellers don't. Quick hit on demographics. The 25 to 34 age group is the largest buyer segment. Gender split is roughly 50-50 across the full database, though it varies a lot by category. The US leads demand, which won't surprise anyone, but the distribution across other markets matters if you're deciding where to target ads. Most products ship in 15 to 21 days from manufacturer to customer. That's based on verified supplier data, not estimates. China dominates manufacturing. That's not news, but it directly affects your shipping times and your ability to offer faster delivery, which is becoming a bigger competitive advantage as customers expect Amazon speed shipping. One more stat that I think is important: when we look at all categories in our profitability index, the majority score high or exceptional. That means most dropshipping niches still have viable margins in 2026. The opportunity isn't gone, but the easy wins are you need real data to pick the right products, not guesswork. All this data is free on our site. The State of Dropshipping report has 17 interactive charts you can explore yourself. We also have a quick reference statistics page if you just want the key numbers. Everything is licensed, Creative Commons, so you can cite it in your own content. Link is in the description. If this was useful, consider subscribing. We publish data like this regularly.